What's up, everybody? Welcome back to more Twin Wrestle Pod. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. So, today we're going to be talking about NXT that drops tonight from the 2300 Arena, the old ECW Arena in Philly. And we're going to talk about the most important match. We're going to preview the whole show, but the most important thing on this show is this 10 woman tag team champion. Well, not tag team championship, but 5 10-minute 10 women's tag team matchup. We'll get to that when we get to it, but this is the most important thing on this show, monumental, for a bunch of reasons. But first off, let's talk about the rest of the show, right? So we have Bubba Ray and Trick Williams taking on Ethan Page and Ridge Holland. Javon Evans taking on Wes Lee. Lola Vice and Jada Parker in a hardcore match with Dawn Marie, ECW alum, in attendance as a special guest referee. So that should be cool. All right, start from the bottom, work our way to the top. I'm not going to keep y'all here long. So let's get this, man. Javon Evans taking on Wes Lee. This is a good match for both, right? I'm not sure if there's going to be a special stipulation. As of right now, it just slated that it isn't going to be. But based off last week's show, they had RVD was in the back interacting with both of these guys. And he was saying he was going to see them tonight at the show tonight. So with that being said, I think this might... I've heard a lot of rumors about RVD versus Wesley versus Javon Evans, but I don't think it will be that. It will be awesome if it could be a triple threat match, but I don't know what RVD has to do with this match outside of that. So I don't know. I'm interested to see what RVD does. This show has, and before I get more deep into it, this show will be going up against AEW Dynamite. And at the moment, this show is much more interesting to me than AEW Dynamite. Dynamite have a low things that are interesting, but yet we have another fucking learning tree. Just another learning tree inclusion in that show, and that turns me off from that show. The guy's supposed to, he's the Ring of Honor champion. He's supposed to be on Ring of Honor. Take him to Ring of Honor and get him off Dynamite. Anyway, with the addition of RVD in this show, on this match with Wes Lee and Javon Evans, whatever he's going to do, it gets my interest level up. So we'll see. But I'm going to take Wes Lee for the win here. All right, Lola Vice versus Jada Parker in a hardcore match. Now, these two have been going back and forth since, what was the last pay-per-view they just had? Whenever they was tag teams, and they was reluctant tag team partners. And Jada Parker walked out on Lola Vice. And they've been having an ongoing issue since pretty much that program, right? This is a tough one. I haven't really seen that much of Lola Vice on TV for NXT. I haven't watched NXT, but she normally was a regular around the time. Last time I seen her on the product as much as when she was doing against Roxanne Perez for the championship. So last time I seen her, really. Jada Parker, same thing. Who needs to win this match? It's a good question. Being that it's a hardcore match, it saves face for whoever loses, right? I'm going to go ahead and take Lola Vice because Jada Parker has been on a roll with everything she has been doing up to this point. Lola Vice hasn't been like I've seen. At least I haven't seen her, but she hasn't really been doing as much. So I'm going to take Lola Vice in it. I think she needs to win for this one. All right. Trick Williams, Bubba Ray Dudley, Ridge Holland, and Ethan Page. Tag team matchup. You don't put Bubba Ray Dudley, who is an ECW original, in this match without him going over and winning a match. He's not going to win a match for his team, but he will be on a winning team. I'm going to take Bubba Ray and Trick Williams to win. Ethan Page is not going to eat the pin. It's going to be Ridge Holland. This is the first time I've seen Ridge Holland. I know he was doing something with Chase U and stuff like that. Last time I seen him, he turned on Chase U and cost him the tag team championships. That's the last time I've seen Ridge Holland. So I think he's just in this match specifically to eat the pin. So I'm going to go Trick Williams for the win. And now we got those other 3 matches dusted out of the way. Let's talk about the most important match. This 10-woman tag team match. We have Fatal Influence, Cora Jade, and Roxanne Perez taking on Julia, Stephanie Vaquer, Kalani Jordan, Delta, and Jordan Grace. This is an awesome time because NXT's women's division is stacked to the brim. They just recently brought over Julia within the last month and a half or two. Same thing with Stephanie Vaquer, who just made her debut maybe 2 to 4 weeks maybe. They both had a tag team match at Halloween Havoc with Julia and Stephanie taking on, I think, Roxanne and Cora Jade maybe. Kalani Jordan, former NXT first ever North American Women's Champion. You had Delta, who just debuted, had her debut match, I think, past this last week maybe. And you got Jordan Grace, former Impact Knockout Women's Champion. This division is stacked at NXT, man. WWE has done a real good job spreading out their women's division on all 3 levels, whether it's SmackDown, Raw, and NXT. And that being said, I think a couple days ago, Ava said she had a special announcement regarding NXT tonight. Now, with us being on the road of Survivor Series and Wargames being the theme of Survivor Series, I think it's only right to have the NXT woman inside of Wargames. I mean, they earned it at this point, man. They got the most, I don't say dynamic, but the most interesting storyline heading into Survivor Series so far. You can do these 5 women taking on these 5 women in a Wargames match. Get that presence of NXT on the main roster show so you can get some showcase on these girls on a PLE, right? Because I don't know if there's going to be an NXT show after Wargames. If Wargames come on, Survivor Series Wargames come on Saturday, I don't know if an NXT show comes on that Sunday. If not, I think they should propose an idea to get these women in a Wargames match because at the moment, the main roster don't have nobody they can put in a Wargames match unless you do Team Rhea versus Team Liv. But with Rhea Ripley being out for however long with that orbital fracture, ain't no telling, right? So I think that's going to be the announcement tonight that these women will all compete in a Wargames match, which I think they earned it. But this women's division is fucking stacked, man. Julia, Stephanie Vaquer, and Jordan Grace, her contract is up at the beginning of next year. I fully expect her to be on WWE. And NXT is killing it with the women's division, man. I'm looking forward to this match very, very much. I'm not the biggest Cora Jade fan, but she does her job well. I think she's always in the main event scene for some odd reason. I don't know why. She never wins anything, but she's cool. Fatal Influence, they're all right. But Roxanne Perez is the star of that group. But everybody on the babyface side, you can say, is really main event worthy. Kalani Jordan still got a lot to prove, but she proved a lot with her championship run. But everybody on the babyface side is main event worthy, and I'm super excited for this show. I don't really watch NXT shows that often, but shows like this I will watch. Just because the women's division is fucking awesome right now. But man, that's the preview show for NXT. We're gonna see what they do, and it Dynamite. Y'all better tighten up, man. Y'all better not have them come out here and have better numbers than y'all. We gonna see come Thursday what the numbers will show. But man, that's gonna do it for the pre-show, man. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll probably say something about Dynamite. We'll see. But till next time, it's just been Twin Wrestle Pod, man. I'm out. Y'all take it easy. Peace out.